Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, Miriam, Leonardo, Tango.
Today we are going to work on sandwich, vegan sandwich that you can use at the Milonga right away. And this is close embrace.
Yes, actually it's going to be a double sandwich, not a double decker. It'll be a double sandwich rotating.
Before going to the video, remember to subscribe, like and share with your friends.
Now let's get to work.
Okay, here we are. Let's show you this normal speed and then we can explain that. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. And we can go to resolution right away. And we can syncopate the resolution if we want.
So,
what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? So now, let us show you one more time. Later we are going to give you more details. But here's the thing. We are doing side step, backward ocho. In this case, for the line of dance and for the camera, we are not doing the ocho on that direction. We are doing the ocho more in line, mainly for the line of dance. You will see that in a second. Stop, parada, and then sandwich. At this moment, if you notice, normally you could get a little more apart, but since it's mainly for social dancing, we'll try to keep the close embrace the more we can. Now from here, a little rotation, and before she has the time to cross over when we leave, we're going to send her back again, and we're going to stop her one more time. Basically, for us, it's just putting feet together. And here's the little rotation. Tuck. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Now, cross one more time without the torso. Do you notice that my leg went only? And now from here, with the rest of the torso, we are going to bring her front back to axis. She will cross because we lift her. And now from here, we can bring her torso as close to us in order to keep the close embrace, a little rotation, and basic resolution in syncopation.
For the follower, we are using a little rotation pivoting without opening the embrace, without rotating your shoulder.
Yes.
So let me show you this in slow motion. We have a side step, back step, and pivoting. I'm feeling this pivot on my left leg, but the upper body is still in close embrace. From here, he's the one marking the sandwich. When he goes back, I feel the lead to go front. So I know this is my time. I could do a sandwich. But before doing it, I will pivot my left foot. So when I arrive with the feet together, knees together, I'm not hitting the leader.
Please.
From here, we feel the lead again to pivot on the left and extending the right leg. He does again the sandwich. If you notice, my back foot is not down the heel, it's always on the toe. And we repeat that one more time. Transfer body weight, rotate your knees facing out, not facing the leader. And from here, he will lift so I can uncross, wait for him to pull so I go forward with my right leg, keep the close embrace. Now, I have to keep the close embrace and do ocho to end in front of the leader. Do this front step facing with your toes already the leader. Be careful, don't do this position because it's harder later to pivot and it doesn't look good. So I go facing the leader. So it's minimal move of the hips and the embrace. I'm already facing the leader to resolve. So that little trick of rotating your foot, facing the leader with your toes, will keep the close embrace easy to do it. Because it's a little bit of pivoting. If you notice, just minimal pivot of the hips to walk to the next step. So it's not much.
Yeah, and that is her own technique. Sometimes the follower expects the leader to over-rotate your hip and come back. If the leader gives you the space and you want to look prettier, just use your own work from the core for the follower.
Yeah, the main work is that, and also not to hit each other. So we have our own technique,
yes.
Leader follower.
Exactly.
To avoid crashing with the knees when we do the sandwich.
Yes. So let us show you from this side. This side. Yes, that is correct. And side step and ocho sandwich. Even though if we have an open embrace, it's easier to get away with this, but in close embrace, we really need to be careful. Look, I'm not facing her straight. I'm a little bit kind of diagonal, even though I'm very close embrace. So when I pull, look where my knee is pointing. Yes, it's not here. So it's pointing out. So she has all this space to bring her knee in. That'll be the space for her. If I repeat, for example, I go for next part, I will do the little sandwich. I can take one more time and I cross, over rotate. I will keep, even though I'm crossing, I keep my knee with certain space. Cross, but only from your right hip, not doing this. And do you notice that I pivot my front leg? This is not good. You should keep the front foot open in order for her to have a space for her knee. She will not go to the other side until she doesn't supposed to, until we'll lift her with the rib cage, not the arms. And from here, leaders, something that is common, don't let her get apart from here. Bring her closer to you, especially if you want to keep the close embrace. Tack. And that way she can rotate, lift, and from here, resolution, front, side, together.
Very nice tip. So it's the same for both. Knees are never front crashing. It's always a little diagonal, one side or the other, to avoid crashing with the legs. Now, when you do that with your knees, for followers and for leaders, it's the same. Let me show you this way. Be sure your heels are together, your toes are facing out. Be careful, don't do this or this. So if you see heels are apart, toes together. We do reverse. Heels together, toes apart, knees can go from one side to the other, but always opening like a V, as in Victor, shape with your feet. So you can go with the knee from one side to the other and look always nice position, pretty styling. And his foot, or followers or leaders' foot, is in between. If you notice on sandwich position, because I have my toes open, heels together, I can do one side or other side from upper legs, from knees, from hips, without closing the toes. So I'm not opening the heels. Keep the heels together.
So before we do it now with the timing again, one more time, I would like to mention that we have a ton more. We have a ton of technique, more extra, and that is on our online courses that you can find in our website, miriamleonardotango.com. You can download. There is a course only for sandwiches. We cover everything about sandwiches, from the very fundamental technique to more advanced figures and sequences.
This is for followers and for leaders.
For followers and for leaders. Check that out at miriamleonardotango.com, and that you can purchase as a downloadable course separately or as a bundle with the membership that you have monthly.
Let's show you one more time this one so you can practice with us. And this is the move. We do side step and back, sandwich, stop, back, stop, lifting, front, close, quick, slow.